Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Headlander. Let's keep playing. So, we're collecting these XP orbs, as I'll call them from now on, and just follow in a straight line. There's a lot of stuff in front of Spin. We can now upgrade our weapons, so we might as well do that. A lot of stuff going on here. Ooh, new splits. Overclock your physical cores to do even more destructive damage, melee. This is gonna take a while if they constantly separate out in different directions. And I don't know.
These tubeways are thrown full of lasers.
And see, will this hit me, or is it just random shots? There's too much in the foreground going on right now.
Your helmet's been designed to extract energy from all types of things. Y'all can use your vacuum drive to open up that casing and get at the good stuff inside.
So increase the helmet. Helmet health has been increased, which is kind of good to know. And it seems like you can't really vacuum things that are above you without doing some acrobatics. Oops. Wow, that nearly took out half my health. But the tutorial section didn't let you take any health out, so now the game feels different than the tutorial section. I'm wondering about these experience points. Like, are we going to, do they respawn? Is there a way to grind it, or do you have to play every single area and get every single piece of collectible?
The lights are so I can see time.
So
Headland and the citizens too. But don't worry, their minds get auto-loaded into a new body if anything goes sideways.
So the thought here is these are, or at least at one point, were humans. And they traded out their bodies into robot bodies, and then Methuselah has figured out a way to put the Omega chip in them. And so now I'm in this
so dark. Right on. Right on.
So I interacted with it and made the glowing light. This reminds me of one of the running gags on Rick and Morty, and considering this is a Adult Swim published game, I imagine the same sentimentality and ideas were shared. You really don't even have to have shared the ideas, because I'm sure the people making this game at Double Fine probably watch Rick and Morty.
Venus is the alpha of my Omega. I'm not gonna hook up with a binary system. I'm still looking for it, you know? It.
Now, is there a way to put... Is there a way to attach this head back? I guess there isn't. Which, I'm noticing this guy seems like he moves a little bit faster.
Having a heck of a time getting a signal.
Yeah, it seems if I was making this game, I would get rid of the foreground, or I would have it as an option, or I did at the very least.
Get to the satellite's lake and help me clear up this mess of a signal. Y'all should be able to fix the signal there.
And the game threw me right into a menu. And what it's trying to show me is you can press down to select objectives. Find the way to the pleasure port to the satellite chalet. We are here. We've got several different areas we can look at. So
I'm going to have my face refabricated again. Your new head is far out.
So I'm noticing this is way too far zoomed out. Utopia begins now.
Your new head is far out.
And are we just gonna get the? We're gonna get some very default.
Don't tell me. You're a Taurus. What's your sign?
He's just gonna ask me all my signs. So is that the boob tubery? Hey, wow. Seems like it's a little too easy to run into places too. And an old RCAT, the Fondarium.
No. Your new head is far out. What's your sign?
So every one of the this is not just a 70s reference. This is one of the 70s sexploitation movies. Right.
Watching is not vain.
I think most people would probably say this is the swinging culture is probably not for them. This being a game, it's I guess for adults, but it's also a little bit weird. It's also kind of crazy that people with robot bodies would be interested in any of this. Now I'm dancing. And so if you hit B, it's...
I'm a lonely caterpillar.
And you can't do anything else.
Eternity awaits.
So, I suppose the question will eventually be, should we just, Citizen Jupiter 9, should we try to play as...
Someone blew out an actuator on the back wall.
Pop off everybody's head. River 6. And so you could constantly go with these different bodies and somebody's always gonna arrive. Let's see what the different dances are. Now for an achievement that might be around something like this, like I would hope that you only have to do a reasonable amount of body swapping and dancing. Seems like the guys have one dance and the girls have another. That's kind of it. We can just massacre everybody. Now the bodies are getting too close to each other though, so let's move on. And since there's no So this map probably implies that that is the right direction, so let's go up here and go to the wrong direction first. Boob tubery.
I am Mappy, autonomous map AI.
Interesting.
Mappy can see you are lost. Would you like help becoming not lost?
Absolutely.
Need to go somewhere in particular? Mappy can help.
So I probably can just
Mappy doesn't mind.
take control of Mappy.
You are lost. Would you like help becoming not lost?
No commercial interruptions, no interference.
The patterns don't lie. Follow the signal, man.
It's a live broadcast directly into my mind.
So they're watching TV.
I can. The patterns don't lie.
So this is
Get lost in the pattern.
This is a secure door and it only opens for red or higher security clearance.
so we're playing as citizens.
Lasers, not citizens in burgundy skirts or scarlet thongs.
Sad.
Download map data. Nice. Of course, I want to zoom in, and I guess maybe it says left and right trigger zooms in. I guess I'm zoomed all the way out. So there's a red door, and some more doors that aren't mapped in this section. See what this says too.
Whoa, personal space, man.
I can taste. You're very eager. I need some space, Mappy. Back off.
Nobody likes Mappy. And in this case, it's a secure area with this, which when I do this, I collect energy. Nice. So are these little timed events where I have to collect all the energy in a certain amount of time? I don't think so.
Uranus is so bright. It's blinding.
The rings of Uranus.
Vibing.
Rydo. The rings only exist in your mind.
So there's a area like this, it seems, for each of the potential what would you call them, for the potential planets in the solar system.
What? Too much red tape for you?
You're Pisces ascending, aren't you?
It's gonna be an interesting,
Accent's great.
like, we're gonna have to save some time here. Like, we can't talk to everybody just citizen to citizen. Maybe we'll get some different responses
Like
Uh,
I'm cupping eternity.
Later.
Being here, I can grasp reality. I can almost remember what it is like to feel.
Look at them go. They're gonna
Yeah,
walk
I would
out the
think they
rock.
wouldn't be happy about this. There's some more iconography here that some people might recognize. I
Watch
won't
this
mention it.
thing.
It's kind of dirty jokes in the hidden in the animation. I get a little bit of vibration on the controller every now and then too, but I imagine it's only going to really happen
I'm toying with the idea of another head lift.
during fights. if I was to guess.
Where you head is far out.
You walk the walk.
We'll just teleport ourselves.
Relax.
What's your sign? Don't tell me you're a Taurus.
Y'all found mid-range zap station. Y'all can use these to travel between other mid-range zappers once y'all find them.
Interesting. So, quick teleport things. Not terrible. Let's see. If we look back at the map, though, it seems like I probably missed something. So, let's. Oh, this is just glass here.
You are as timeless as the universe.
Oh, and this is as far down as you can go. But you can fly infinitely, so seem to be perfectly safe.
You won't believe it.
How do I get there? I'm gonna have to use a point. Can I unlock the bounce shield? No. Let's see. Allow you stronger sucking force. Well, right now I guess I just have to hold on to points. Ooh, and what happens when you die? Not too bad. Just whatever door you walked out of.
Pisces ascending, aren't you? Don't tell me you're a Taurus.
The eye of creation is upon you.
See, what this is interesting. This character said, "Help me," and then wouldn't let me do anything else as far as talking to him. I know that there are characters, and here is one that's going to have some quests
Terrible has happened.
for you, side quests.
My little dog is missing. I need help finding him.
New objective: find Frank the dog and return him to you.
You
4 or
can't miss
5.
him. He has a very distinctive collar.
So I can hit
I
A.
named him Frank after my late husband, you know. Frank died before we had imposter bodies.
Why would you call them imposter bodies?
I'm toying with the idea of another head lift. What's your sign?
I guess in a world where everybody is in robotic bodies, the idea of gender preference
Toying with your new head is
stops being an issue, and everybody just becomes very gender fluid and pansexual. They'll take anything you present as, since you're all robots anyways. But there are female and male forms. It's just they both say what's your sign regardless of what body you're in.
Looking for trouble. Panic circle.
Panic circle.
Merge. Citizen. All is well.
So I'm looking to see if the dog might be in this area.
You are the endless potential of humanity.
And I think this probably implies that once things start getting more interesting, as far as actually having to fight people, all the citizens are just going to cower in fear and stop being characters. Hold left trigger when near cover to take cover. Use right to aim the laser and then the fire. Let's see. I don't see a bot.
Keep on trucking.
See, here's why you want to get rid of the foreground, or fade it out, or just have these tubes be clear. Oh, so the dog's over there too. Good to know. So we're looking for a vacuum. Alright.
Lockdown engaged. Shepherds activated.
Oops.
There should be something roundabouts y'all can headland into and clear the lockdown.
It has been damaged. Prepare for inspection. Lockdown over. Have a nice day. Punch. Target acquired.
Come on. Ooh. I can totally see why you would want to increase your helmet health.
Punch. Uppercut. Strike.
They've really decided to
Damage received. Illegal weapon fire. Cease all hostility.
wow, a little bit of a slide there. There is also this, so let's not miss things. Even the sound effects sound like Metroid. So I'm gonna have to come back when I have another ability.
You're Pisces ascending, aren't you?
Always
Maybe
Omega.
cream. No, antique.
Omega reaction.
Y'all made it to the satellite chalet. I need y'all to realign 5 satellite dishes to clear up the fuzz so I can help y'all off this station.
So looks like we've got an artsy
Terminals on your miniscan.
guy here. And there's the dog. Let's talk to
The
this.
old satellite was a real downer. Enjoy. Yeah, this place is so much better without the screaming.
So
This place
maybe
is
all the
so
dirty
loud,
jokes are
it's
front loaded in
smell
this game.
and
We'll see.
fire.
This guy seems like he's enough of a
Unauthorized
important person to.
will result in immediate execution. Have a nice day.
Do you remember the old satellite building? I prefer snow and wood to the moist cobblestone that used to be here.
And we don't really know what is over this way.
Most of the chalet is now a secure zone. But we're okay here.
So we've got the dog, and the ultimate question will be, can we get the dog back to where he needs to be? See, there was a... I guess this guy doesn't care about that.
Opening a hole.
Does he have some kind of ability? No, we don't have this ability. But we can get this dog where we need to be. Oops. You can talk to robots.
Roll over? Play dead? Shake hands? Do you do tricks? Shake hands?
And he does have a slight attack. Interesting.
Euphoria.
And then let's just talk to this.
Frank seems to be missing something. I know. He's lost his collar again. I'm so happy to have my little Frankie back. Or as happy as I can be with this Omega gem inside me.
And you just go through all of that location. And it still doesn't let me... So we need a body to talk again. Let's see if we can get some kind of reward for doing this side mission.
I'm so happy to have my little Frankie back. I'm keeping him on a short leash from now on.
One would assume you're gonna get a reward here.
One naughty fun aquarium for you, little Frankie. Sit, Frank. Sit.
And see, this whole section is blocked.
Enjoy.
So I've probably failed, and the game has kind of failed to tell me what it wanted me to do and how. There's also some sections over here that I imagine we're gonna have to reapproach. Like, we've seen multiple things that are
We have another head lift.
are gonna require probably the bouncing.
Omega gem scanner is temporary.
This is weird in the sense that some places it resets and some places it doesn't. Guess we should see what happens when we
Please observe all
synchronize.
guidelines to minimize any unnecessary destruction.
Ooh.
Thank you for your attention to detail.
Seems to be able to blow up things pretty nicely. And I really wish I had a camera control. Like, there's places all over this game where they're hiding things. Glowing antlers. It's weird.
Welcome to the satellite
And the
shell.
bodies don't regain their health
Enjoy.
over time.
I'm going to have my face refabricated again. Don't trust the deer heads.
Interesting.
Any unauthorized
unauthorized entry into secure.
See, I feel like if you were just trying to control every single head in this game, you're gonna very quickly find out that that's not possible. Melee, overclock your physical. I think vacuum power is probably more important. And then vacuum strength. And then vacuum range. I think vacuum range is probably a little bit better. Vacuum strength would probably be helpful too. That being said, head takeover might have been a better move in the long run, just to immediately have that ability and not have to mess with the vacuum very much. As far as objectives, we got a reward of 2 upgrade points. Like, he's wearing a fancy. So we got 2 upgrade points, and the game didn't even tell me that. That's very strange. This game feels a little half-finished, in all honesty. And looking at the areas of these satellites, I imagine we're gonna not be too long before we're done with this first area, and then we'll have to potentially come back a lot later in the gameplay. Well, let's see, is there a pause menu? Yes, there is a pause menu. And if I click achievements, that'll just be the Steam overlay. The video settings seem to be working just fine. That's good. And we're done with another recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.